Hey guys, three things you should do before forming a political opinion, or maybe an opinion about anything, but especially political opinions. Number one, be willing to be wrong. Be willing that you have something to learn. Maybe you don't see 100% of every side of what's going on. So be willing to be wrong. Be willing to put in the work and see what you don't know. Probably more importantly than that, be willing to accept that your source of information is wrong. Your news source, your media, the media are corporations passing along part of the news, but any one of them is going to pass along that news with a twist for whatever they are trying to promote, whether it's a political side or religious side or whatever. The news you receive from that corporation is going to be skewed somewhat. And just realize that the place you get your media from, your information from, that news is going to be skewed some. So be willing that they are wrong, be willing that you're wrong, be willing to learn more. Number two, study history. I think studying history is the easiest way to understand what political opinions we should have today. And pretty much any topic you look at, we can look in history and form an opinion about how that's already worked. And I think about stuff, when I think about any of these topics, any hot topics with guns or abortions or socialism, communism, capitalism, Israel, Ukraine, whatever it is, whatever the hot topic is, when you watch this, there's going to be different points of view, but learn the history of what's going on. Learn the history of the world. Learn the history of things that's going on, and probably whatever it is that you are forming an opinion on, whatever it is, like that's already happened in history. People have already tried that. People have already worked on that. People have already formulated opinions on that. Whatever it is, you can learn so much from history about what is going on today. Huge. Learn history. And the third thing is to study opposing groups, study opposing media outlets, study opposing people. And I say this because I've seen so many people on social media. They'll see a snippet from the news or a headline or something that just frustrates them, and they'll go to war on social media with anyone who will listen, to say, they're wrong, everyone else is wrong. And I think when we look at both sides of the topic, whatever it is, whatever we already mentioned, talk to someone who is pro-life and pro-choice, who wants guns, who's against guns, who wants communism, who wants capitalism. Talk to people on both sides of the aisle on whatever it is, and don't let those snippets in the news sway you to hate. Especially, so many times see people, they'll read some story, they'll post it, and they don't read the story. They just see the snippet and share it on social media. I hate all these people, whatever. Unfriend me if you follow these people. I'm like, well, you gotta learn what's going on. So, if I remember, after 9/11, there was people, everyone had an opinion on what Muslims believed, but people weren't talking to Muslims. And I got a copy of the Quran and I read it. And it was fascinating. And I talked to people of the Muslim faith. Right now, there's kind of a war against Jewish people, which I think is funny. Go talk to people who are Jewish. If you get all of your information from the media about what another group believes, you don't know any better what that group believes because the media told you. Because some corporation told you. That corporation is making money based off keeping you connected to whatever that spin is they're putting on it. So yeah, go read the Quran. Go talk to someone at a synagogue. Learn what their side of the story is. If you have a friend who's Mormon, make them chocolate chip cookies, warm chocolate chip cookies, and bring that to their house. And I think that'll help a lot. But whatever it is, look at both sides of the story, study history, be willing to be wrong, and you're going to have a much better informed opinion about the world today. And it's really going to change your outlook on life. And I hope we can all do these three things. It'll be amazing. Love you guys. See ya.